Shalom, Yashala, Shalom, Shalom. Call Allah Yahweh. Ba Shema Mashiach, Wamalak Yahushai. Wabaka Kadash. Atazawan Kabal Kabayim, Esquire Wa. Kwame Shala, Ahabatama Gyam, Wa Agwa. Hey man, we back at it with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All praise to the Most High. Sirach series, brothers and sisters already know what time it is. Let's get into it. Sirach 16. It says, desire not a multitude of unprofitable children, neither delight in ungodly sons. Right? Let's go to Proverbs. Let's go to precept. Right? Proverbs chapter 23, verse 24. Make no friendship with an angry... Oh, my fault. That was 22. Proverbs chapter 23, verse 24. It says, the father of the righteous shall greatly rejoice, and he that begotteth a wise child shall have joy in him. Right? So you don't want to have just a hella children running around. They don't listen. Right? They're ungodly. All hell breaking loose in the household. You understand that? That's something you don't want. That's stress. That's stress right there. You understand? Whole bunch of children and whole bunch of just unnecessary folly with kids that you don't unprofitable. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have, it's just unprofitable, right? Verse 2. Though they multiply, rejoice not in them, except the fear of the Lord be with them. So if they got the fear of the Lord in him and them kids is in the truth, then you can rejoice. So if your kid's not in the truth, there's no reason to rejoice in having 10 kids, little mini yous running around. Verse 3. Trust not thou in their life, neither respect their multitude. For one that is just is better than 1,000, and better is it to die without children than to have them that are ungodly. Right? Because, hey, remember, Jacob's troubles come, the Lord said what? Woe to them that give suck in those days. Right? When you got a kid with you, when you got a kid with you, man, you got a way more of a responsibility than somebody who don't, man. Say that. For by one that hath understanding shall the city be replenished, but the kindred of the wicked shall speedily become desolate. Many such things have I seen with mine eyes, and mine ear hath heard great things than these. In the beginning of the ungodly shall a fire be kindled, and the rebellious nation wrath is set on fire. Right? Because you're supposed to be fervently on fire in this truth. In the world, hey, you're on fire for, you know what I'm saying? You on fire on the left-hand side. Hey, man, you got to be on fire on the right-hand side. Let's read that again. Verse 6. In the congregation of the ungodly shall a fire be kindled, and in a rebellious nation wrath is set on fire. Right? So you got to be on fire on the right-hand side. You can't be on fire on the left-hand side. Meaning, you on fire to do evil. You on everything, right? You on everything to do evil, contrary to the Lord, man. Right? It says, he was not pacified toward the old giants who fell away in the strength of their foolishness. Right? Meaning what? Meaning in old times, these giants, it's not literal, it's parabolic. Meaning like, in old times, men fell because of their foolishness. I think that's Ecclesiastes 12 and 7. Ecclesiastes 12 and 7 and 29, right? Right? Because you gotta understand, in the ancient world, human life was just way more prevalent than it is now, right? Ecclesiastes chapter 7, because like how we may look at it, Asian people today, how they so short and all that other stuff, that's how our forefathers look at us. You understand that? It's Ecclesiastes 7 and 29. It says, lo, this only have I found, that God hath made man upright. He physically also, you know what I'm saying? And so these giants, men were taller, women were taller, stronger. You understand that? Have made man upright, but they have sought out many inventions, right? And that many inventions is just foolishness, right? Because remember, the Lord said, let's go to that in a second. Because from the time of Adam and Eve, right? From the time of Adam and Eve, foolishness was getting into all kinds of stuff that was just unprofitable, right? Debates about the law, which is unprofitable, right? Which Timothy tell you, right? This is 2 Corinthians 11 and 3. But I fear, at least by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Christ, man. So this stuff is simple, but you're a fool to take stuff farther than it's supposed to be. All right. So let's go back to that. It said, he was not pacified toward the old giants, right, who fell away in the strength of their foolishness. Neither spared he, it says, neither spared he the place where Lot sojourned, but abhorred them for their pride, right? Because it was prideful for you to learn. At the end of the day, let's go to that in Romans. Being a homosexual is prideful because, let's break it down. This is the book of Romans chapter 1 and verse number 28. Verse number 26. Romans 1 and 26. It says, for this cause God gave them up unto vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use that into into that which is against nature. Verse 27, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of a woman, burned in their lusts one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves the recompense of their error, which was meat. You understand that? So when as a young kid, especially as an adult, you know deep down in yourself that homosexuality, you know it's wrong. You understand that? But you're so burning in your lust, you're so burning in your desire that subconsciously you cast those things behind your mind, and it becomes a norm on top of society today deeming it as normal. So your mind is like, it just is what it is. We're just another gay couple. Like, it's not so out of the norm. But keeping it in context of this chapter, it says, neither spared he the place where Lot sojourned, but abhorred them for their pride. Because during the time of Lot and Sodom and Gomorrah, there were a lot of homosexuals. You understand that? And the Most High didn't spare them, right? He saved Lot, right? He didn't even save his wife. You understand that? Let's read on. It says, he pitied not the people of perdition, who were taken away in their sins, nor the 600,000 footmen who were gathered together in the hardness of their hearts, right? Because that's going to be also these nations in the last days that fight against the Lord, right? Gathered together in the hardness of their hearts, to fight against the Lord when he come back, right? It says, and if there be one stiff neck among the people, it is marvel if he escape unpunished. For mercy and wrath are with him. He is mighty to forgive and to pour out his displeasure. To pour out displeasure. And his mercy is great, so is his correction also. He judgeth a man according to his works. Just balance, man. It's a just balance, meaning like the lifestyle that you live in, whether you want to come to the truth, you don't want to come to the truth, you want to take bits and pieces out the truth, you want to take the truth whole way, however you want to do it, man, that's how the Lord is going to judge you at the end of the day, you as an individual. It says, as his mercy is great, so is his correction also. Meaning like, boom, like you could be falling short with something, and you might fall short with the often, little, whatever it may be. The Lord's mercy is great, right? Certain things that might be tough. Like, I know a lot of people, right? Not saying this is me. I know a lot of people, they don't like to put actual blood on their doorposts, or they might not be able to get a whole lamb on the rotisserie. You know what I'm saying? They might not know, have the resources, whatever, right? A lot of our people may not be able to keep certain high holy days, how they're supposed to be done, right? 100% garments, all of that. You understand that? These things happen, the Lord's mercy is great. But it says what? So is his correction also. Meaning like the Most High will correct you. You understand that? Right? The Most High's correction is mighty as well. Right? When you need to be corrected, you're going to be corrected, right? That's a just balance. Let's read on. It says, he judgeth a man all according to his works. The sinner shall not escape with his spoils, and the patience of the ungodly shall not be frustrated. Make way for every work of mercy, for every man shall fall. For every man shall find according to his works. The Lord hardened Pharaoh that he should not know him, that his powerful works might be known to the world. Because when you go too far away from the Most High God, or if you're just a heathen, you understand that your mind, the Most High is going to have your mind separated from the Most High God. Right? That's why the Lord called certain men infidels. That's why the Lord don't deal with certain men, because he might turn your head so far away from your God, your power, that you don't even really know how much you need it, how do you need it, all of that. You understand that? That's why the Lord called us heathen, man. All right? Move. Let's read on. It says, say not thou, his mercy is manifest to every creature, and he hath separated his light from the darkness with the adamant. Right? Let's look up what that word is. What is it? Adamant. All right? Right? Adamant. Right? It said, his mercy is manifest to every creature, and he has separated his light from the darkness with the adamant. The adamant is refusing to be persuaded or to change one's mind. Meaning, like, it's impossible to think the Most High is not going to show mercy, man. Right? His mercy endures forever, but at the end of the day, it's like if you got a light, right? There's light right here, right? You can kind of try to cover it up, but you're still going to see shades of it, right? You're still going to kind of see it, peeking out, whatever. That's like trying to cover up the sun. Trying to cover up the sun is like trying to put a veil over the Lord. They're trying to put the Lord in a box and say, no, you can't do that. You're going to get judged. You can't put a box on the Lord's mercies, man. You can't say, no, you can't do this. Or no, you got to do this or you're going to get punished. You can't do that. You can't put the Lord in a damn box. That's not how it goes, right? Adamant, right, let's read on. It says, say not thou, I will hide myself from the Lord. Shall any remember me above? I shall not be remembered among so many people, for what is my soul among such a infinite number of creatures? You got so many people in the truth, man. People don't even know who I am. Who's to say I can't just go back into the world and nobody gonna notice, man? Say not thou. Say not thou, man. Say not thou. And this is also proving that the Most High is going to deal with you as an individual, right? This is also proving that you as an individual, the thoughts, the conversations and all of the stuff that you have, you understand that? How the Most High is going to force you to pay that at the end of the day, man. This is also going into that. No matter how many creatures there is, the Most High will get up with you as an individual. You know what I'm saying? As you, as an individual, man. Don't say it's too many creatures, man. What profit am I, little one, right? Don't say you're a little fish in a big pond and don't think the owner going to see you kind of flopped out the pond. Flopped out the pond on the side of the damn pond. Think, yeah, he ain't going to see me. All them fish in there, he ain't going to see me. You understand that? Right? Don't think that. Let's read on. It says, behold the heaven and behold the heaven and the heaven of heavens, the deep and the earth, and all that therein is shall be moved when he shall visit. The mountains also and foundations of the earth shall be shaken with trembling when the Lord looketh upon them. No heart can think upon these things worthily, and who is able to conceive his ways? Because when the Lord come back, you're going to be like, damn, is he saving me? Or am I being put to death? You feel what I'm saying? Like, nobody's heart is going to be able to really discern what's really going on, right? Really how the Lord is moving. Remember, these books are hundreds, thousands of years old, right? This Bible, these words are thousands of years old. I done made so many videos and you see me so often to where though it's like, oh, it is what it is. But, bro, this book is hundreds of years old. And we read about the Lord, and we actually feel the Lord. So imagine when he actually come back, and we lay physical eyes on him. You talking to a woman, you go a month, and y'all already trying to see each other. You're already trying to talk about marriage, all of that other stuff, right? But we're married to the Lord, so the Lord been proving us for hundreds of years, man. Right? You're not proving no woman for hundreds of years. You're a mortal man. So imagine when we actually see the Lord. Because ain't we married to the Lord, man? You understand that? Let's read on. He says, Verse 21. It is a tempest, select it. It is a tempest which no man can see, for the most part of his works are hid. Right? Most of the part of the Lord's works are hid. So what should they say about you as a man? That should show you how to be discreet. Show you how to be behind closed doors, man. That's a fire precept right there. I'll read that again. It says, it is a tempest which no man can see, for the most part of his works are hid. Who can declare the works of his justice, or who can endure them? For his covenant is afar off, and the trial of all things is in the end. He that wanteth understanding will think upon vain things. And a foolish man erring imagineth follies. Meaning, you want understanding, what do? People do. I took a long journey today at work. Man, I saw like 3 psychic buildings. And that's what people want to go to have understanding. Or you open up your YouTube and you go watch a celebrity that has no idea what's going on. It's just the way he speaks. You think it's something going on, and that's your understanding, right? It's elders that do that, man. Right? It says it imagineth follies, right? Because when you want understanding, you think about riches and all manner of carnality, right? It says, my son, hearken unto me and learn knowledge, and mark my words with thy heart. I will shew forth doctrine in weight, and declare his knowledge exactly. Meaning, when you come into the truth, you learn doctrine in weight. Meaning, your first segment of the truth, you learn, you learn your nationality, your history, and I'll say you learn a couple morals, and you learn zeal, right? Then your second segment, you learn a whole bunch of morals and life lessons and temptations and all that other stuff, man. You understand that? And then it goes on and goes on. But it says the Lord, he gives his doctrine in weight. Meaning he's not going to just drop a boatload on you. And then it is what it is, man. Right? Time, it gets you experience, man. Right? It says, Salakia, my fault, I lost my spot. It says, and mark my words with my heart, I will shew forth doctrine in weight. Verse 26. The works of the Lord are done in judgment from the beginning, and from the time he made them, he disposed the parts thereof. He nourished his works forever, and in his hand are the chief of them unto all generations. They neither labor nor are weary, nor cease from their works. And that's talking about the angels, man. The angels just praise the Most High constantly, day in and day out, and they don't cease from their works. Perfect, right? That's going to be us in the kingdom. None of them hindereth another, and they shall never disobey his word. After this, the Lord looked upon the earth and filled it with his blessings. With all manner of living things he covered the face thereof, and they shall return into it again, man. Right? So from the foundation, when the Most High set up these angels and set up Yahushua to constantly be righteous and to never go off and to follow the Lord, man, he filled up with the rest of his creatures. But no matter how many creatures there is, no matter how many people there is, no matter how much whatever, man, you as an individual got to get yourself right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? And learn how to fear the Lord, man. The Lord, I have a video on my YouTube, most I want, I'm going to put it in my description, about how you as an individual, you got to focus on your salvation, man. You got to focus on your salvation. No matter what's going on, no, though 1,000 fall by that side, I will never forget that precepts, man. Shalom.